Hello everyone, welcome to Sparkflows video tutorial sessions. Today we are going to talk about time series forecasting model. We shall use a library named Prophet, which is very good at performing forecast over hourly, daily or weekly observations containing at least a few months of historical data. It can also take care of missing observations or large outliers, and it can detect seasonalities and historical trend changes. That was a brief overview about Prophet and the business use cases and time series data that forecasting models can be applied for. Okay, now let's look at a time series forecasting workflow which is developed using Sparkflows. We are in the workflow designer. The very first step is to fetch the time series data. So here we are looking at passenger data from 1949 to 1960. As we see, this dataset is very simplistic in nature, so we apply some very basic time series forecasting model. Here we configure the Prophet model. We choose the linear growth algorithm and we select the seasonality mode as additive since the data is not very complex in nature. And we want to automatically detect the seasonality, and we keep the other attributes at its default value. So with that, let's proceed to the next step. Now in this stage, we actually specify the future period over which the forecasting will be performed, and we select the frequency whether we want at monthly or daily, and finally the step to perform the prediction. Great. So now it's time to execute the flow. So just a quick note, once the prediction values are available, that values can be visualized using a graph node. Okay, it's time to take an action, and as this workflow is getting executed, we will observe that first the read CSV node is executed and it reads all the values and it generates the output data set, and then the future data frame is generated and the prediction is performed by the Prophet model, and finally it prints all the future predictions which can now we use in our various types of business decision making process. And now let's actually visualize the future predictions. So as we see, the prediction time series data contains both upper and lower band and also the corresponding trend. So that was all about time series forecasting model. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Please feel free to download the Sparkflows community version and create your own time series forecasting workflow. Thank you so much.